great Steve Harley and Cockney Rebel, Come Up and See Me, Make Me Smile. Okay, so let's start with the intro. And if I was going to play the intro just on one guitar, I'd probably play this. Okay, so I'm playing the G Mixolydian scale, which is the C major scale starting on the 5th, the G. So I'm playing, I'll start with the notes first, then go through the frets. G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, B, G, A, B, C, B, C, B. Okay, we're starting and do the frets, starting on the E string. 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 2, 4, 5, 4, back to 5 on the D string. Oops. Okay, so we've got that. But that's not what I played on the guitar, because I put the first part of that melody on the bass. Okay, so we'll come to that later. So what I used the guitar for was to add some harmonies. So I started with one guitar, I started a 5th above on a D. And then on the last part, just returned to the main melody. So I started on D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, F, D. So starting on the A string, 5, and on D string, 2, 3, 5, and the G string, 2, 4, 5, shift position to 7, D on 7, E on 5, F on 6, G on 8, back to F on 6, and then a D on 7. So, and then A, B, C, B, C, B. 2, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4. And on the other guitar, I started on the 3rd. Okay, so we got a G root, and we got a D 5th, we've got a B the 3rd, if we're thinking of a G major chord. So that's the other harmony I played. So starting on the G string, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, B, G, A, B, C, B, C, B. So I played 4, 5, 7 on the G string, 5, 6, 8, 5, 7, and back to 5, 7, 8, 7, 8 on the B string, then A, B, C, B, C, B, 5, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7. And I also added a little bit of rhythm guitar in there. So at the start I played a G7 chord, and then did a little slide from an F, just a partial F, on 3 on the D string, 2 and 1, slide up to G, then just flatten my finger on 5 to play a C, back to G, and a G chord, so I'll play, and then just added another slide, F, G, C, G, C, G. As it sounds like on the record, there's a little bit of rhythm guitar there, kind of low in the mix. So when I add the bass to that, which we'll look at later, and those kind of 3 guitar parts, it sounds pretty good. Great track, so a great little intro there. So that's the intro. So there's kind of the simple version, or if you've got the option to multi-track or more players, then you can add some harmonies. Okay, so next we'll take a look at the chords for the song. So after the intro, the first chord we've got is an F. You've done it all. To a C, to a G, back to an F, to a C, and then a G, 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 you play F, C, where you are, G, F, C, G. Then we go to an F, to a C, la la la, F, C, G, G. Then we're into the chorus, D minor, F, C, G, D minor, F, C, G. But stop. Okay, and then on the original, we're into the next verse chorus, but I kind of skipped that because it's the same and went straight into the guitar solo. So we'll take a look at the chords for the solo before we look at the solo itself. So we start with an F, to an E minor, to an F, to an A minor, then 2 bars of E minor, then G, 2 bars. Then it's the chorus chords. Okay, so that's the chords for the guitar solo section, which we'll take a look at next. The guitar solo is based around the C major scale, played in various positions around the neck. So let's just take a look at some of those positions first. So if we take, starting on the 3rd fret of the A string, we've got C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Then we could take it up to 7, 8. So that's starting on the A string, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 2, 4, 5. Shift to 3rd position, 3, 5, 6. 3, 5, 7, 8. Or you could play around, say we start on the G here at 5. G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So starting on G, on the D string, sorry. 5, 7, 4, 5, 7, 5, 6, 8, 5, 7, 8. Also the classic C major scale, if we start on the 8th fret of the E string, we've got C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Take it up to D if we want. So that's 8, 10, 7, 8, 10, 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 10, 8, 10, 7, 8, 10. And also it goes up the neck as well, so we're kind of playing around, say we start on the G here, on 12 on the G string, 12, 14, 12, 13, 15, 12, 13, 15. Okay, so it kind of goes around the neck, but it's good to know kind of where the scales are up and down the neck, so you can kind of improvise your own solo if you want to. Okay, so for this solo, we start with a little slide to A on the 7th fret of the D string. So I'm just sliding to 7 and playing G on 5, back to A, G, A, and then just do a little trill, G, A, G, 5, 7, 5. Then going down G, F, E, and back up. So 5, 3, 2, 3, 5. So then back down the scale. So G, F, E, F, G, F, E, D. 5, 3, 2, 3, 5, 3, 2, open. Then back to F, F, E, D, 3, 2, open. Play the D a couple more times, and then a C on 3 on the A string. So. And then on the sort of second beat of the E minor chord, can I do this? So I'm going A, and then C on 5. So back to A on 7 on the D string, A on 5 on the G string, D on 7, then E, G, A, 9, 8, 10, 10. Then G, A, G, 8, 10, 8. Then I go up to the top position that we played for the C scale. I play the E, and then E, F, G, and then just play some tremolo picking on that G note on 15. So 12, 13, 15. Then F on 13, sorry. So 12, 13, 15. 13, 13, 13, 12, F, E. 13 on the B string, C. Then C, A, G. And then we place a couple more kind of quick sort of tremolo pick. Little sort of scale lick. So I'm playing C on 13, A, G, 13, 10, 12 on the G string. And then playing just some quick picking on the G, then going down the scale, G, F, E, F, G, F, E, D, C, C, D, D, 12, 10, 9, 10, 12, 10, 9, 12 on the D string, 10, 10, 12. Okay, and then I'm going, so starting on the F, F, E, D, C, B, 13, 12, 10, 13, 12, starting on the top string, the E string, then a little trill, A, B, A, G, E, F, so G, F, E, sorry, G, F, E, F, G, and then again some tremolo picking on that G, then go down the scale, G, F, E, 2, so 12, 10, 9 and 12 on the D string, then C, B, C, B, G, so that's on the D string, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10. Okay, and to get the kind of rhythm for that, it's best to kind of like work out where the notes are and then just practice by playing along with the record, because it's kind of weird to play it without the beat there, but you should be able to follow along and take the C scale, and it's all in C, so obviously that gives you the freedom to kind of improvise your own version if you know where all the notes for C are up and down the neck. So have fun with that, and we'll take a look at the bass next. So for the intro I played this. So we're starting on G on 3 on the E string, A on 5, B on 2, C on 3, D on 5, E on 2, F on 3, G on 5, A on 2, B on 4, C on 5, B on 4, D on 5 on the D string, so, and then just playing the G on the 3rd fret of the E string, the bottom string. Okay, and then you've done it. So for the F chord, I'm playing F, F, G, slide to A, G, back to F. So 3, 3, 5, 7, 5, 3. Then on the C chord, C, 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 B, A. So just 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, open. And then I'm playing G, slide to B. So this is for the G chord. So slide to 7, D on 5, E on 7 on the A string, G on 5. So then back to the F riff, and the same for the C. Then just on the G, I'm just staying on the G. And then, so we've got 3 bars of G. And then I just play a C note as a kind of leading note back into the F riff. Back to our first riff. Of the F chord, back to C. And then again G, but for just 2 bars this time. And then we're into the F to C section. So it's the ooh la la las. Ooh. So on the F I played the same riff, and then just repeat that riff a string down for the C. Back to F. And then on the C this time go down. Then we're on a G. And then we're into the chorus. So I'm playing G. Come up and see me. So leading into the chorus, I just play a little chromatic run. C, C sharp, D. So over the D minor chord, I'm playing D. A little leading note, E, to go to the F. Then on the F, I'm just going down. F, 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 E on 2, open D. Then a C, B, A, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, open. Then G, G, G. Then a little chromatic run up to D again. D, F, C. And then we got ba, 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 ba. So we've got that G and a stop. Okay, and then we're in to repeats. So that kind of verse chorus structure continues, and there's some repeats of the choruses, etc. But that's pretty easy to follow along. And then I was just playing quite simple bass line over the guitar solo to kind of leave some space. So just playing F, E, so 3 to 2, back to 3, open A, or A on 5. 2 bars of E, and then just play my little lead in, and just the end of the guitar solo, it's the same as the chorus. Okay, so it's pretty easy to follow along, and obviously the bass, there's a little more elaboration in there. This is just kind of the basic part that I was playing, but if you kind of play around with those, you can kind of improvise a little more. But it's a great song, so a lot of fun to play. So enjoy, come up and see me, make me smile. Thanks for watching, buddies.